Okay, and you can start. Ah! Okay, wow, I think we've seen enough of that. I think that most people can probably relate to falling off their desk in school. But falling sideways and having your desk fall on top of them in the middle of an English class is slightly more unique to my case. But I feel like more oral loss happens in school than actual learning does. But anyway, I think the best place to start would be the schoolyard, an area of adrenaline. This is where champions were made. But it was also where stupid kids would trip and smash their heads right into the ground. I fell into this category. Or as I should say, I fell head first into this category. I used to always be in like the first day with bruises on my forehead and stuff, and this is partly because the school ground was so tough and rocky. I went back to school for like this social care thing, and I was flabbergasted when I saw that they changed this ground for this soft and pampered sort of ground. It didn't end there though, is because when I was there was no ball games or climbing frames or anything in between allowed, but all of a sudden that's all well and cool now and it's allowed. So in the years that I've left the school, they've just turned into this utopian paradise. For years we'd begged even just for the use of a football in the yard, but we were neglected. But then conveniently after I leave, these rules are to be disregarded. If I can't have it, then no one can. Anyway, I had this one woman in class when I was like 9 or 10ish, and I was drawing this one friend who we'll call him Buddy, and I was obviously drawing him quite goofy, right? But then Buddy just goes, draw yourself then. So then I start drawing a perfect resemblance of myself when I realise, hang on a minute, I've made myself shorter than Buddy. I mean, I know I am shorter than him, but I can't do that. Or I could make it look like I'm one knee, and that would solve the height difference. This has suddenly just worked triumphantly for me. That is until some girl who wasn't involved looks in and goes, "Harry's drawing a picture of himself proposing to Buddy." The class just erupts with laughter, really, When you're like 9 years old, being referred to as gay is possibly a top 10 insult. I'll tell you what doesn't help this situation is my teacher going, "Guys, it's fine if Harry's gay." For at least the next 2 weeks did that thing just follow me around all over the place as people ask me about my wedding. Another drama we had from this time was theft. I can't remember the exact name, but it's something similar to the cheese touch. But basically, I'd practically invented this rule that if you were in this yard and you had your arms crossed, then you could not get caught. This rule began to catch on fast. I was like some sort of Greek philosopher at this point. One small problem though is that when I told my friends this rule, and that was that my friends had actually just taken credit for this rule as their own. This rule hadn't just spread itself to different classes. It was going to different year groups and they were getting all the credit. Yeah, look man, they stole my rule. Take them away.
Actually, you've been charged with stealing credit.
Wait,
from
what?
our work. Apologies for the misunderstanding, boys.
Don't worry. It's been a pleasure.